Hello, this is Charting Man Dan of TheChartGuys, where we teach the little guy and girl how to utilize charts to manage their own trades and investments. What do I mean by the little guy and girl? Well, we just had two directives signed halting the implementation of a rule that requires financial advisors to act in the best interests of their client. Let that sink in a little bit. The big wigs on Wall Street can play with your retirement and hard-earned money without your best interests at heart. We currently have hundreds of members taking charge of their financial future, and we would love for you to come check out a free week with no credit card required to see if our services would be beneficial on your path to financial independence as well. What we offer, we have a separate course of over 5 hours in length on when to enter and exit positions. And in terms of what we do daily, we have nightly videos, key levels updated each morning before the bell, 2.5 hours of live daily webcam coverage in the morning and in the afternoon, and over 7 hours of educational videos. All of these links can be found in the description of this video. Come check us out. Thanks for watching. Let's get on to the technical analysis. Hey everyone, checking in on CMG NKE TWTR and GPRO. So CMG did see a little bit of follow through to the upside, but it's not convincing confirmation of this bullish reversal hammer. It shows indecision and a close pretty much right in the middle of the high and the low. So in order to see some convincing confirmation, the bulls need to break 424.23 tomorrow and see a strong close. Our key levels are the middle Bollinger Band on the daily of 417.36, and the bulls from here on out need to hold the low of Friday of 411.62 to continue with this higher low pattern and keeping those bulls in control. And you can see there's a nice uptrend line here. And once you get used to looking at charts, these visual uptrends stand out to you, and you can see where the lines can be drawn. So we could draw one line there, or we could draw another line, a tighter support line. So you can see on both uptrends, we have plenty of wiggle room to the downside, but in order to maintain the strongest, the bulls want to hold that low of Friday. So the weekly time frame, after two rejections from the upper Bollinger Band in the past 4 weeks, the bulls are still holding on, and you can see the Bollinger Bands are now starting to ascend to the upside. So we are going to start to see them widen out and create some more room to the upside. If the bulls get that momentum, we know we have a triple top at 434 in the 434 resistance zone. So if we can get above those levels, the bulls will be looking really good on this weekly time frame. But we still have some work to do, as today was not the strong follow through that the bulls were looking for. NKE, we are consolidating on the daily time frame, and this is currently a bull flag of consolidation. So when we were looking for this bearish entry from a top fishing play of $60, ideally we wanted to see the bulls really overextended to the upside and tiring out when they reached that level to be confident that the bears would be able to stomp on it and see a rejection. So the more we consolidate and hold on and then make a move to that level, the more likely that the bulls will be able to break that resistance. I'm still going to be watching the setup for that play. 58.42 is a little bit of a double top on the move right now. Weekly time frame still trying to stay in breakout mode above the upper Bollinger Band of 57.61. And as we're watching this resistance level, it all depends on whether or not the bulls can see a continuation move and a break of 58.42. So if not, if we lose the upper Bollinger Band on the weekly time frame and form a bearish reversal candlestick this week, that will be a potential a potential entry signal for the bears, and we would exit if we did break $60 resistance. But as of right now, still just being patient and watching to see how this healthy consolidation currently ongoing ends up playing out. TWTR is a bullish reversal candlestick on the daily time frame with a pretty strong close. We had 1550 support, and we did form a higher low at 1572 now. So the bulls are now trying to form this higher low, and they're going to have to break 1689 to see a higher low and a higher high. And that's about 4+% from where we currently stand. So the bulls have their work cut out for them. At this point, there's not a ton of support levels. This weekly chart, certainly weak. And if we do lose 1550, we're looking at $14 and $13.72. So this weekly chart of lower highs and lower lows is keeping the bears in control. And the daily time frame, bulls must confirm this candlestick tomorrow with follow through, a break of 16.13, and a close pretty much higher than any price we saw today to see convincing confirmation of this reversal candlestick. GoPro, big bull day here. So we had our clear resistance from a rejection from the middle Bollinger Band, clear support with a bounce off the 50-day moving average, and we closed today above that middle Bollinger Band, a bullish close. We have our high of this bounce attempt, 975, and we topped out at 974 today. So that is a little double top to be watching tomorrow. If we break 975 and see continuation, 985 is the next resistance level before we begin filling this gap. So a bullish MACD cross, higher low, higher high pattern continues to maintain. 932 is our new higher low with the low of Friday and today. And the weekly time frame, weekly middle Bollinger Band resistance is at 1002. So if we do get a break of 985, 1002 and $10 psychological right there with it will be the next resistance we look at. But one step at a time, we have to break 975 tomorrow to see continuation of this bullish candlestick on the daily time frame today. So that's what we're looking at on these bearish longer-term downtrend names on their weekly chart. Keeping an eye on CMG to change that fact, but not there just yet. Have to break above 444 and turn that level into support. So we'll keep checking in on these names. I appreciate you watching. Hope you have a great night.